Hey Deb, Erica, good morning. I'm just getting set up here. I think we're going to do a disc today. I got the new chess ephemera from PoorToast. Well, I bought it. He didn't send it to me, but I bought his new, he and Kate Curry's new chess ephemera. Hello, Leona. Let's see, Erica. Thanks everybody for stopping in. We'll give it a few minutes. I am a couple minutes early. So just a couple minutes. Hermie, Dawn, y'all know Leona. I like to say good morning the first few minutes. So I do spend a few minutes saying good morning. And we'll zoom in and everything here shortly. Regina, Barbara, Terry Brett. Terry Brett, I really liked I took a picture of it so I could show it because, my IG doesn't like to load in here. Let's see here. Let me bring it up on my photos. I kept it in my photos so I could show it because it's so good. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I have it ready. I'll give it a few minutes so everybody can come in. Hi, Tina. Thanks for saying good morning to everybody, Tina. Regina, Tori, Bridgeton. Hi, Bridgeton. It's been a while since you've been here. Elisa. Hey, wait, let me get my arm here. Hey, girl, hey. So let's see. Christina. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Although Janet and I do have a little bit of some sad news, but I will announce that when more people come in, so I don't have to repeat it a bunch of times. Let's see. But I hope y'all are having a good week. Let's see. Okay, I think I've said hi to everybody that's here so far. We will do a flip through this book. Let me get a sip of my lemon water here. We will be doing a flip of this book and working on a page. I pulled a few other things over here to try to make a scene. Sorry, guys. Laverne. I said hi to Tori, I think. Good morning, Tori. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here on our Wednesday stream. I gotta let me go get a banana or fig newt or something. My voice is cracking. Hang on. All right, I need a fig newt, and that'll probably help my voice here. Let's see who else is here. Angie. I think I've said hi to everybody so far. I don't see Jana here yet. Hi, Kathy Berg. Janet probably be here in a minute. I'll wait till Janet comes in and give you all our news. Unless I just missed Janet. So Becky Hernandez. Okay, Leona, I'm glad you're liking them. They're old. My scrapbook videos, I really didn't do much scrapbooking videos. I've shown some of my scrapbook pages, but I haven't really done a lot of scrapbooking on stream. And yeah, got your mail, Angie. I'm working on my Happy Mails. I'll probably go to the post office. I don't know, maybe Saturday. I'll probably go down there Saturday. There's Janet. Morning, Janet. I was kind of waiting for you to get here before I gave everybody the news. So I'll give it a couple more minutes. Um, and yeah, then we'll work on the page. I'll zoom in when we work. But yeah, we got some kind of sad news yesterday. Let's see. Susan, I think I've caught everybody so far. But yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, I came in a couple minutes early, make sure everything was set up. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if it needs to be. We'll see when I zoom in, when we go to look at the book. I'll zoom in. So hope everybody else is doing well. Hello, One Eye. Trying to get my voice back. Hang on. I'll be right back. 1 second. One second. Be right back. I do have all my windows open. It's nice and cool. Nice and cool out today. I don't know what. Let me see what the temperature is. Where's my weather app? Where'd you go? I usually check my weather on my iPad, so I always lose it on my phone. Here we go. It's 52. 52 cool and partly cloudy. It's going to be a pretty day. I think later today or tomorrow it's we might get some rain. But it's really pretty out today. And cool. Okay, let's see. I do want to show the Terry Brett photo I have saved here in my phone in a little bit. So yeah, let me tell y'all what we found out. Yeah, there we go. We had not heard from Julie Topaz, our mod, in about a month. And Janet and I were not too concerned because she's usually very busy in October working with the vets and the VFW and stuff like that. But finally, after about 5 to 6 weeks, we still hadn't heard from her. We had messaged her. Janet messaged her in private message. I messaged her on IG. We never heard anything. Well, yesterday on Facebook, I saw, I think it was her aunt or one of the friends of her aunt, that our Julie has passed away. So you keep her family in your prayers. All they said on Facebook was that she had a short bout with cancer. And so that's all we're going to say or know right at this time. So yeah, so y'all keep Julie's family in her prayers. Y'all know she had her 2 grandchildren and of course a husband, and I know, Barbara, I know. And we just found out about it yesterday. We went on a search mission to find out where she's been. Because she never answered any text or emails, and maybe she wasn't able to, we don't know. So yeah, that's all we know, but I wanted to pass that on to y'all because I've been knowing Julie since before Janet. Julie was I think she was the second person I met in streaming on Ustream. Blade, the artistic biker, I Carry Love, and Julie were the first 3 people I ever met on streaming. And so I've been knowing Julie for, that makes it going back 15 years. Yeah, 15 years that that I've been knowing Julie. So thanks, Elisa. Thanks, guys. So yeah, if y'all say a prayer for her family, and yeah, I know, I know. Thank you, Terry. And so, but I think Janet and I both thought y'all deserve to know, and so we wanted to share with y'all what we knew, and I don't think there's even a obituary or anything yet. So, because it was just posted on Facebook yesterday, so I guess it happened a couple days ago. Hi, Kathy. Yes, I know, right? Exactly, Kathy. So yeah, but y'all know she worked with the vets, and was very she'd won awards for helping them and raising funds for them, and so yeah. Yeah, I know. Thanks, guys. And but Janet and I felt like we should tell y'all. So we'll just give it a couple minutes, and we'll continue on. But we wanted to share it with y'all. You know. So thanks, guys. Hang on, I gotta answer this. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're welcome, Elisa. So we wanted to let y'all know, and like I said, keep her in your prayers, her family, and all her, her grandchildren. She has two girls. Um, so thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Um, so yeah, that's all we know. Yeah, hi Arlene. Arlene, we were just sharing, and I'm not going to say it again. If new people come in and you want to share it, go ahead and share it. But Arlene, we just found out yesterday that Julie Topaz passed away. So yeah, but I'll let Janet or whoever wants to talk, share and chat. You know, share and chat if you want to. Um, okay, guys. So yeah. All right. Yeah, it's hard to kind of hard to move on with that, but we wanted y'all to know. We wanted y'all to know. So, let's see. This was the picture I finished from Monday. I'll go ahead and zoom in. We'll carry on. If y'all want to say anything, feel free. We do want to try to, uh, just I don't know. That's all I can say, guys. Um, Let me find my camera settings here. There we go. Oh, that might be too close. There we go. That's better. I finished this picture from Monday, and instead of coloring the flowers in, I glued some flowers down. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Janet. I appreciate that. So this is what we did on Monday, and like I said, I finished it and posted that. So so we're gonna let me go ahead and flip through the chess book here. It's PoorToast and Kate Curry's new one, and So I already have a couple of the. I didn't cut anything into it till I showed it to y'all first. And hi, Desert Nana. Thank you, Desert Nana. That's kind of you. Um, I had a couple of images that I liked that I thought I would tear out and try to do a disc with. And so, but I wanted to flip through it before I started cutting up so y'all could see it, what it looks like, the whole book. So I really like this. I'm glad PoorToast Kate and Kate Curry did this one. And so it's just got all kinds of cool chess pieces, chess scenes. And so I'll flip through it and then I'll go back and tear out a couple things. I only had a couple things planned to use, but we will. High-end makes. But aren't they cool? Oh, just love this. So thanks, PoorToast and Kate Curry. Y'all can follow PoorToast on Instagram. I don't think Kate Curry's on social media. I'm not sure how their partnership works or anything, but they are both. They both make these books. So right, isn't it a cool book? Colleen was talking about chess yesterday, Kathy. Does she play chess? This was very cool. I could do a space scene down here, like paint this out black. But I have another one that I might be using when I get to it here. I don't think I've passed it up yet. I might have. This one. This is the one I wanted to use. This is the one I want to use. And then I had a king pawn. I mean, not king pawn. A king chess piece that I liked that I wanted to pull. Let's see if I can find it again. So go back through here. I think this was the one I liked. Thought it was facing the other way though, so maybe that's not it. Let me continue to go through. Not sure that was it. It's like that, but I thought it was facing the other way, so I'm not sure if I have the right one. Could be, though, because I don't see anything else that was similar to that one. This one right here. But I thought it was facing the other way. So maybe... I will use that one if I can't find something else that might have been it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I'm not seeing something similar. So I'm going to cut him out. Let's see. Hi, Vale. I missed what Kathy answered if Colleen plays chess. She has, but not recently. We were talking games to play. Yeah, and y'all keep Colleen. Colleen's recovering from surgeries and colds and all that stuff. So, and I think she has a sinus thing going on. So y'all keep Colleen in your prayers. Let's see. Scrolling. Did I say hi to you, Belinda? Janet. I taught Cameron and Samantha how to play, and I keep a chessboard out on my coffee table, and they play when they come down, and they're very competitive with each other because they both think they're better at it than the other. So they play chess. Cameron and Samantha. I haven't played in a long time because Hubster doesn't really care for it. but Cameron and Samantha play. I mean, I could play them, but when they come down, they want to play each other. So I guess they don't think it's any fun to beat their Nana at chess. Hi, Rainbow Kitten. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I caught everybody. Marguerite, Jane, Susan. Which side? Yeah, it is. Sometimes there's a few books, Susan, that I have two of. There's a couple of books that I have two of because I can't decide which sides to cut. But most of the time, I pick my favorites or what one I want to use in the moment, and I just figure, well, if I need more chess pieces, I guess I could just order another book. So yeah, let's go around that crown there so I can just kind of cut that down. So this just doesn't seem like the right king that I had picked, that I'd seen, but I'm going to flip through the book one more time just to make sure, because for some reason I thought the one I had chose was facing the other way. I thought he was facing this way, but maybe I missed it. So I'm going to set him right there, or set him. Let's trim this down just a little. I can paint inside the crown area, so I don't have to really clip in there too far. All right, so there we go. All right, so I'm going to flip through one more time. Maybe that is him, but I don't really have a full, I have kind of a little bit of a vision of what I want to do, but I don't have it. And I love this. Janet probably loves that too. That border there, that black and white ink border. So, but he looked kind of like this. It was very similar to this, but I thought he was facing the other way. So I'm going to look. I'm going to kind of flip through. Paper doll chess pieces. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of make sure I didn't miss it. And y'all get another view of the book again. I do like this too. I like that rook. That knight. I like that knight. I like that knight better than that knight. This looks like the rook right there. It looks like a rook with the knight on it. This is a good one. And he's kind of facing this way, but this one has more color and detail. That's why I like that one. You like the whole book? I know, right? Well, Janet, you might be putting that in your cart. Janet might be putting this in her cart, even though she doesn't like fussy cutting and she never knows what to do with the fussy cuts, but she likes this one. I do too. So, yeah, but I'm not seeing. So that must have been the one that caught my eye, and that's where he was right there. And I'm just not remembering him facing the other way. Oh, here, this one. He's smaller, but this is the same guy facing the other way. So maybe he's a little smaller, but he's facing the way I want him to. Let's see if that's gonna, I don't know if it might work. I'll cut them both out. So let me finish flipping through the book. And I might cut some other pieces out to use on the board, but we'll see. Because, I got a scene, kind of a little bit of a scene in my mind. But, yeah. Okay, that's it. Kate Curry and PoorToast. You follow PoorToast on Instagram. PoorToast is a good guy. That's, and he does take requests. He's put out a couple of books that I liked or asked for. And so, but make sure you go check out their, I don't know, a couple hundred. I'm not sure how many books that he and Kate Curry have, but there's a lot of them. So check them out before you request something, because he may have already done it or something similar. But he did the Egyptian, the archaeological, ancient thing for me. So yeah, he does listen. He does listen to what you want. But like I said, before you ask him, go make sure that they already don't have it out there because they have a lot of books. So I thought we would go ahead and do this disc today and put it in caps. If you're talking to me, make sure you have all messages clicked at the top, not just top messages, because then you won't see them all. See, I like the size of him, but I like that he's facing this way. So we'll see if I can work that in here. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to start by tearing because I am going to paint. You know, it's mixed media collage. So I'm going to tear this out kind of close without cutting it out, fussy cutting it out. Did you just say you have an did I say that? No, I did not say that. I don't know what you heard, Tina. I did not say that. I don't know what you heard. I looked for a book like that about a week ago. Okay, well, if they're on Amazon, PoorToast and Kate Curry's books are on Amazon. So I'm just going to tear this down. Tear off all the edges there. There we go. Is there anything to save on this side? There's one chess piece there. So, and this right here, these little bits I can throw in my desk journal, which Kathy and Colleen's been actually working in hers. Kathy, I think, just bought a new one of these. Oh, here's another piece right here that I can throw in the desk journal. And when I say the desk journal, I'm talking about this little, oh, and Janet bought it too. This is Janet's birthday month. Tomorrow is Janet's birthday, guys. So if you see her online anywhere tomorrow, or you can tell her happy birthday now. Oh, thanks. Janet put the link to the Chess Ephemera book in the chat. Tomorrow's Janet's birthday, so happy birthday again. Happy birthday, bestie. Thanks, Tina. So this is how mine's looking right now, Kathy. So, and I just throw excess paint, pieces of leftover collage bits and stuff that, see, they're all back here in the back. That's my wax paper. So I'm just going to put these back here, and I'll glue these in at some point. And is that it? I get them all? Yeah. So yeah, this is I think they're only like this. These are only like $10, aren't they, Janet? Can you put a link to this? Because I know Janet knows this one because she's got it in her cart. No, she already bought it. She had it in her cart. I think it's about $10, $10, $12, isn't it? So yeah. I know, right? So this is my current desk journal. Y'all know I have a whole bunch of different ones that I've shown. We'll, if y'all ever want to see them again, I've shown them lots of times, but if you ever want to see my desk journals again, I don't do the leather bound Barnes and Noble ones anymore. I got a bunch of those that I bought one a year, and I used it one every year. And but I quit buying those and started buying stuff like this because Amazon has these, because I'm hard on it. I'm hard on them. So okay. So let's see. So this is the book we're gonna, be featuring. And I do have a little bit of I haven't painted, I've done nothing. Just, dug a disc out there. But I'm thinking I wanted him. See, I wanted the king up here. But I don't know if I don't know. It's just almost better for this because, the king, I wanted him in his rightful spot. But I guess I could probably just cut this out so that it's not too tall. It's not too tall. And then he'll fit in there like that. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. I don't know about that. I've seen some people Although I do have a lot of journals, I make a lot, I work a lot in journals. So I do have hundreds of them, I gotta say. All right, so I'm thinking maybe right about over something like this because I want clouds and things. See, and I even cut out a different, even though I usually paint my clouds, but we'll just kind of set these here and just see what happens. And all this gets painted out. All that gets painted out. So maybe this way, something like this, maybe. And then maybe a little, let's see here. Something like this. I'm just kind of not really, doing anything yet. They got these clouds. These are going to probably be a little too bluey, too little. But I did pick out some different things. And then I had these mountains. I thought I wanted to do some mountains down here. Hang on. I got to tear and cut. Got to tear and fussy cut. Most of the time I like to tear. I tell y'all to tear because if you're doing mixed media and you're painting everything in, it's easier to blend a torn edge than a cut edge. Now, you can always do some, what do you call it? You can always do some like fussy cut it. Like if I wanted another chest piece on here, I could fussy cut it out and put it on here. So let's just, I'm not sure how I want this yet, but I do want that. And I want a watch in here and the earth. So let's see here. I'm going to cut this earth. This earth was a little small. I wanted a little bigger earth, but this was the only one I could find on short notice. I know I have more earth here in the room. And I looked through the Earth Day book, and this was the only one I could find that looked like the earth and was big enough for my, if you want to call it a vision. Okay, I'll put this in my desk journal. I'll save that. Oh, let's see. So, here's some more mountains. Let's see. And I just kind of throw it on here. I may or may not use everything, but something like this because I want the watch. Let's see. I'm going to keep this over here like this. Y'all still with the tour? Let's see if anybody I'm missing. Dee Dee likes anything. Well, not really, Tina. Oh my gosh. Tina. All right, let's see. So I got a whole bunch of watches in here. So let me see I need something that's going to be right there. So like this is too big. That's going to be too big. I could cut it down, but that's a little big. So let me flip through my little pack here of watches. This is good because of the colors. Let's cut this out and see if we can make this one work. And I always paint out the names and stuff like that. If any of these watch companies want to sponsor me, I'll leave their name in. All right, so let's see. Something like this, maybe. Something like that with the clouds right there. The earth. Okay. Because of the color. See the tan color and all that? What do y'all think? How's that looking? It's okay. I can be the butt of your jokes. Especially since Devin's not here, who Janet calls bossy butt. Devin is bossy butt. There we go. So something like this. Looks a little flashed out. Let me turn the brightness down just a little. I have it a little bright. There we go. That's better. So let's see what else do I want in this scene. All right, I'm going with that. Sometimes, I have to look through this whole pack. I can look through this whole pack, but once you find something you think is probably going to work, at some point you just got to roll with it. Otherwise, you will be searching collage, especially, I've got hundreds of these bags. I would never get anything done. If I look through every bag for every image, for every thought that I had, I would never get anything done. So you have to kind of just roll with, and excuse the squeaky chair. I got to get the WD-40 out again. Let me make a note of that because I always forget, because it doesn't bother me or I don't even think about it when I'm not streaming, I know, Tina. So, all right, there we go. All right. Let's see. I might get a couple other little chess pieces, but really I want to start with this. Give me a second to I do like this though too. I'm not sure I could get that behind there. Let's see. Maybe we can. Let's move everything down a little. Move all this down. Over a little. Down and over. All right, let's make this a little more torn there. Something like this. Hang on, guys. I'm fussy lane here. Something like that. Anything hanging over the edge just gets cut off. All right, so maybe these clouds can go over here. And this building, this castle-y thing could go over here somewhere. Let's just see what we can do. Let's tear some of this off here. I want to go around this moon, though. I don't want to tear that moon if I don't have to. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right. We have two planes of existence. Here. All right. I like that. What do y'all think? It's a little heavy. It's a little top heavy. It's because, the darkness up here. It might need something a little darker down here, but I really want this up here. I guess I'll just have to put a lot of black. I'll put a lot of black paint down here to make this dark down here. And then maybe some lighter white up there and some clouds to make that lighter. I do have this road left over. I could put this, no, because it's going to interfere with let me see here. This might be good if I could fit this in right down here. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see something here. Okay. I know y'all are probably talking in chat. No, I want that under the chessboard there. There we go. I like this. Now to get it all to fit in, there's another piece for my desk journal. Okay. Stick this back behind here. Look at chat. Yeah, you like that castle? Yeah. I'd hate to hear what you all called me. Okay, we don't call you anything, Angie. Let's see. Well, we don't call you anything that bad. We'll put it that way. All right, so I have this laid out on the disc. So rather than move all this off the disc and have to you could take a picture. You could take a picture of it, and then you'll have, that in your mind. I think I am going to fussy cut around this mountain, though, because I don't want to paint on that. I'm going to fussy cut this mountain out a little bit. because it's going to lay on top of this watch and not paint. I'm not painting on that clock watch. So I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut this mountain out. So when it sets on top of the watch, that blue is, not there. So instead of moving this off the disc, I'll just get out another disc and start moving it piece by piece. All right, that's better. See? There we go. There we go. Like about there. Okay, I even like how that's kind of sticking out down there at the bottom. All right, let me get another disc. When I get these discs at Hobby Lobby, they come 6 in a pack. And I always wait till they're 40% off, which is about every third week. You can get them 40% off. They come in all, this is a 14-inch. Then I have 8-inch, 6-inch. So they come in different sizes and they come with 6. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Elisa. They come in a pack of 6 and, okay, sorry. It's probably an Amber Alert. All right, there we go. So I think I'll put this king over here. We're going to use this one. So let's see. I'll go this way. All right, so I'm going to start by gluing this stuff down. And, yeah, so let me get out some golden matte medium. Cat's not around. Uh-oh, I just hit my chair, the back of my chair, hit this. Like that. All right, so, and if you put enough matte medium down while it's wet, you can kind of slide or pick up and move things. You can't do it too long. You got to kind of be kind of quick at it. Let me get a thing here to pour some out. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, I'll have to show them if we'll see how much time we have. I can show them all again, the ones I finished, although I have given some away. One I did for Denise, one I did for Samantha, one I did, Cameron, I got this London one over here I need to finish. All right, so anyway, this is what I use for my matte. This is what I use to glue everything down with. And of course, when I'm done, I varnish everything with, I varnish with the Deco Art Dura Clear High Gloss Interior Exterior Varnish, Americana Deco Art. And one of the reasons that I like this is it is water-based. You do not want to get an oil-based varnish. Trust me, you do not want to have to, because then you've got to get paint thinners and stuff to clean your brushes. And this just is water-based, so it cleans up with water. So make sure that you get a water base. So the Americana Deco Art, this label has changed a couple times, but it does say High Gloss Dura Clear. Okay, that's what I use to varnish with. All right, so let me get a brush here. Let's see here. Is this one? Let's get that one wet. All right, I think this might be good. Get a brush and some baby wipes. Some baby wipes out. Yeah, learn about my chair, right, Angie? Yeah. All right. All right. And I might put some, we'll see how much room I have left after this. But it's gonna have black and dark blue and brown painty in. So let me just go ahead. I'm gonna start by putting a coat of the matte medium on the whole thing. And this will probably soak in pretty quick. So by the time I get this layer on, I'm going to probably want to, I should probably put a piece of wax paper under this. I'll need another layer because this will soak into the wood. And you could, if you want, you could base coat it with some gesso or white paint. I'm going to be painting all over it. So I just don't. So... All right, so there's our first layer of, so now I'm probably going to, let me look at chat now because I'm going to be looking at this for the next 5 minutes. So let's see. Am I missing anything? Ruth. Hi, Ruth. I said hi to Rainbow Kitten. Am I missing anybody? I said hi to Jane, Tori. Okay, I think I've said hi to everybody. Shelly, Tex. Okay, so let's see what I want to do here. So the first thing I think that you kind of want to start from the back and work forward, you know. So, and then you've got also need a card or a scrape. Like I've got some of these. I've got these right here to scrape down. I'm just usually just use a, gift card. Let me get down here. I usually just use a gift card to mash them down, and I'll get a couple pieces down before I start. Oh, and I got to be careful. I did this before where I turn this over on top of this wet here and put the matte medium on the back, and it's stuck to there. So you do have to be careful sometimes your images, depending on the paper and the ink. You don't really want to flip them over and do that. It's better to do it off here or on a piece of wax paper or something else, because that could tear. And I've done that before. So, all right. So let's see. Let's go. What about there, I think? And you want to make sure and have a lot of matte medium, because that keeps the bubbles and the wrinkles. The more you have in there, even though you're going to be scraping it out and scraping it down, you still, if you have a lot in there, it'll move. I mean, your card will move easily over it. Now, I really didn't want to do that because I kind of wanted that under there, but we'll see. All right. All right, let's see here. Now, I'm going to just glue the top half of this, not the bottom half yet, because I want to put some other stuff underneath. Let's see here. All right, let's just do that and put our little king up here. Kind of talk it out, but at the same time, I do kind of have to hurry a little bit. All right, now I don't want this. So let's put some more here and just about halfway, because I want some stuff tucked up underneath. Okay. All right, so then this, let's see, I think I want the watch next. Not quite sure what angle I wanted this at. I think it's about like this with this. Let's move that up just a little. And it's not going to be exactly the same, but it'll be close. And I want this. See, I think I can lift that. No, maybe not. There we go. I want that over there. Okay. All right, let's see here. A little bit of mountain over there. Okay, I'm going to have to tear this down just a little. I don't want to cover up the earth. There we go. All right, hang on, guys. I'm not looking at chat. I've got to concentrate here for just a minute. Okay, these clouds. I really don't need them. I can just paint some in, but... Let me get another card. That was... I keep all these cards so I don't have to... I mean, I can toss them after I'm done with them, because I have, so many just gift cards and things that I don't need to try to keep them and clean them and all that. All right, let's wipe up. Come back here, baby wipes. Gotta find a spot for you. There we go. All right, and then these mountains. Oh, see, I have a wrinkle right there, I think. All right. There we go. And the rest will get painted in. All right. I think we have a scene. We made a scene. I don't know if I'll need the brush and the matte medium, but I'm going to set it over there and wrap my brush up in the baby wipe to keep it moist. In case I need that. Wipe off my hands a little bit, and let's see. Who am I missing? Let's see. Kathleen. Thank you, Tina. Brooke with an E. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks, everybody, for being here today. And all those in the balcony. I'm going to try to get as much of the matte medium off my hands while it's a little bit movable, because it is, at the end of the day, I take fingernail polish remover to get all the matte medium and everything. It is hard to get off your hands, but that is so good. It works so well, but it does just, look, crust up on your nails. So, but that's a sacrifice you make for that good glue. I love me my golden matte medium. All right, let's pick up some of the scraps here. Let's move my extra disc. And plug in my heat tool. All right. Let's give this a little dry, and then we'll get out the paint. Well, then I'll trim it, and we'll get out the paint. Hi, Pamela B. Okay, now let me turn this over and trim off all the overhang. You'll know I do edge it with gold, silver, or copper. I'll probably edge this with gold. All right, let's clean off the scissors. Whoops. All right, I'm going to take a second, get a sip of water. Hi, Gladys. Good to see you, Gladys. It's been a while. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, thank you, Terry. And speaking of Terry, I do want to show her. I took a picture of her of her Instagram post where she did the challenge, or the prompts rather. Thank you, Terry. Let's see here. Find all my Post-its. Let me put my WD-40 note up there. Okay. All right, hang on. I kept it in my photos so I could show y'all. So it's Terry Brett 3 in Instagram, and I forget what the prompts were, or the uh, from the uh, from the book, the fantasy prompt book. What was it again? The dwarf fell down the mine. What was it? You have to tell me again, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read your thing here, Terry, but I forgot what the actual prompt was. I know, right, Jane? Okay, so here we go. So she's got the little dwarfs here, and she goes, "I need to deepen my tunnel. Good job. Good job. I've got my magic hammer." That's what it was, a magic hammer. And then so he, I guess, busted through the floor and went, ah. And then over here, you see a bunch of gnomes down here and says, we're, oh, well, the lost, oh, over here, the lost dwarfs. Oh, come on. The lost dwarves are speaking off to the side here. And then there's these gnomes here. Where am I? What is this place? Who are you people? The dwarf that fell through, the minor dwarf. And then they say over here, we are the lost dwarves. We've been trapped here since the big tunnel collapse years ago. There is no way out of here. Come on. And then down here at the bottom it says, there is now. My magic hammer will get us all out and home. So, oh my gosh, hang on. It's not wanting to collapse back down for me. Let's turn the phone. Well, anyway, y'all go over and follow Terry Brett 3. Hang on. Terry Brett 3. I'm just because I got stuff on my hands. My phone's not responding to my hands are gluey. Terry Brett 3 on Instagram. And go see it close up where you can zoom in yourself. So thanks, Terry. That was awesome. Okay, Terry, here's what Terry said. Dwarven magic hammer deep in shaft in mine disappears and never seen again. So there you go. So follow Terry Brett 3 on IG. Tina put a link to her IG in the chat. So I saw that. That was really fun, Terry. Let's see here. All right. All right, let's see what we can do here. And thanks again for the super chat, Terry. That was very sweet. All right, let's see. I got a little bit of blobby there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here with some paint. Let me get something to put the paint on. Let's see here. This is a little big. I don't know. I think I can set this over here to the side. Here we go. This is just a acrylic cake plate that I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance or on sale. And so this will probably all peel off if I give it a try, but let's just go. I just pile it up on top. All right, so let's see. Let's move the paint tool. Let's get some black, some white, I might need some gold. We'll see. Some gold. I've got it. I'm going to throw that away. Let's see. What color blue do I want here? Maybe that blue. And let's see. I'm going to put my matte medium back over here. I have no room on my desk, so I've got to keep shuffling things around. Let's see. Let's get some dark brown, burnt umber. I need some kind of a yellow ochre. Let's see which one this one is. That's too yellow. Let's look at this one. This one is. No, I like that one better. Let's see. Nope, I don't want the pumpkin color. Hang on, guys. I'm just searching through my colors. Get the right one I want. Probably that one. It's just honey brown, which is a kind of a yellow ochre kind of situation there. This blue. I know y'all can't see much there. That's a gold. I don't know if I'll use the gold, so we'll set that aside. There's black, white, those three colors. I'm going to need a darker blue. Let's see. Is this too purple? Yeah, that's too purple. Maybe a gray. Maybe a gray. And let's see. Probably this. Deep midnight blue. There, we'll go with those colors. We might need some more, but that we'll go with those colors to start with. I say the smoke on. Okay, so let's see. Let's put these colors out over here. Make sure you always shake them up every time every day that you use them, because the paint it will separate, the, what do you call it? The oils. Okay, a little bit of this. Don't want to put out too much because there's not a whole lot of space there, but just enough to do. Simply, I probably will need to get out a piece of wax paper though, because it'll be all over my desk if I don't. Maybe a little gray. We'll see. I'll put a little gray there. And some of this honey brown. If it bothers you to have another different color underneath your colors, then you probably want to start with a clean slate, if you will. It doesn't bother me to see colors underneath the colors, but some people that would bother. You can't. You have to not let it bother you. If it does, then you want to have a clean slate. I just keep piling it up. So, all right, let's move these images off that I'm not going to use. And let's move that out of the way. Do have a couple extra planets here. Probably can just. All right, let's put that back in its snap. And let's see, what brush do I want? This one, maybe, no. Let me get a smaller one. I'll pick a couple brushes over here. I'm going to start with my fingers, though. Let me get some wax paper. Hang on. I think there's enough right in here. The box fell apart. So I got this much left in here. That might do. I'll try to just kind of shuffle it. Well, let's just get another piece. This is a plastic of fake wallpaper, fake wood wallpaper, and it's plastic coated, so it will wipe off. But I just don't want to make a big mess. Oh, thank you, Bees Coloring Hive. Thank you so much. I'm going to write you down for that super chat and send you out a thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that, Bee. Thank you so much. What's Janet needing to breathe for? Breathe, Janet, breathe. I'm not sure what's going on. Janet, okay? She's trying to get my attention. Did Janet try to get my attention on hang on. She might have tried to. Hang on, let me go over my messages. No, I don't think so. I don't know why Janet needs to breathe. Thank you, B. I appreciate that. No, I had to make a phone call. I'm all good. Okay. All right. Well, we'll manage. Well, we're hanging in there, guys. We'll have to talk to Janet and Tina about maybe getting another mod because, Picola went on the road. She's living her best RV life, last we heard. Kathy, have you heard? Kathy Berg, have you heard from Picola lately? Because, she hit the road. She hit the road in her RV. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's sweet. Thank you so much. Living for the Chesapeake. Thank you, Tammy. I might send you. I'm going to write down chess ephemera. I'll send you a couple things out of the chess ephemera book. Okay, I'll send you something out of the chess ephemera book and B too. And Terry, I'm going to write that down. Chess ephemera. Chess ephemera. All right, so all three of y'all, I'll send y'all some of the chess ephemera out of the chess ephemera book. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna move this out of the way a little bit. Got my baby wipes to keep my hands clean. You showed your paint palette, Dee Dee. Oh, I see. So you thought Janet was going to faint over this? She probably did. All right, so let me just catch my breath a minute and just kind of see what little piece of something there. All right, there's a little. Let me get my. Let me just get a little piece of and get a thing of. Oh, come on. Why is it? If I have any little tiny pieces that I'm misgluing, I'll just glue it down with something here. Feels like I glued it pretty well, though, just that one little mountain. All right. Let's see. No, not heard from her personally, but she posts to new people on Colleen's group. Okay, good. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, that's good to know. Every now and then I message her on X, and I don't think she answered the last time. I don't know if she's still on X or not. But anyway, if you're out there, Pacola, hey, girl, hey. And so it's good to know that you're okay. And so, like I said, I'll have to talk with Tina and Janet about picking another mod. You know, if y'all missed it, I announced earlier that our Julie Topaz passed away, and so yeah, that was a shocker. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to decide where to start. Maybe with a little light blue and white here. And I'll just mix it over here. Just mix it over here. And I'm gonna just start painting in. And then when it gets to a little tight spot, if it gets real close in, I will just, that's when I'll get out the brush. But I just start with finger painting because why not? Why not? Let's see, a little darker blue here. Now, for instance, like right behind this chest piece here and inside the crown, my finger will not fit in there. So I'm just going to get a little bit of paint in there behind the crown. And I know y'all, if I zoom in, I'm gonna lose the big picture. So I'll just try to hold it up every now and then. So I'm just going to kind of blend in some of that dark cloud there behind the king. And same thing for right here behind him, because my finger's too big to fit right in there. So I've got to get in there with the brush. So there we go. All right, same thing from behind here. Let's just go ahead and keep using the brush right in here. And kind of paint that in, some clouds. A little bit more white. Let's get the base in there and then a little bit more white clouds. And this will all be blended together over here. We'll probably have some mist coming across there. Hi, Devin. We're just doing a chess disc collage here. Don't want to cover up the chessboard too much, so let me make sure I don't cover that up too much there. Get in some of these tight spaces. I'm trying not to get bogged down in too much detail yet, but to blend these out, I have to get in there with the brush because the chess pieces are, need to stand alone. Is it too flashed out? Let me see. Maybe I should turn the brightness down just a couple. There we go. Thank you, Devin. Yeah, we picked all the pieces and everything earlier from the chess book, the chess ephemera book by PoorToast and Kate Curry. All right, let's see. Let's get a little more blue over here. Okay, let's get a little black. Kind of get some dark going on over here. Just a little. Clean my brush. So get back in there. All right. All right. Okay. Hi, Marsh. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what I did? I did cover up that arch. I didn't mean to cover up that arch when I glued down. I wonder if I got another one of those arches in there. I really like that arch, or I could try to paint it in. Let's see. Paint it in enough, because I don't really want to go over that piece there. But I had that arch in there, where these little ball things were hanging down. So let's just see if we can put it back. Can't put the whole thing back, but all right, let's see. I don't want to cover up the earth, and I don't want to cover up that watch. All right, let's see if we can blend that in. All right. Okay. Can always fussy back in little details later. All right. All right, let's see. Hi, Riri. Thanks, Marsh. All right, let's get some, I think I want some of that. I want some, let's go back with finger painting for a minute. Nice dark edge here. Let me do a nice dark edge all the way around here. And then some of the blues and the white. Okay, fresh baby wipe. All right. A little more dark down in here. All right, let me look at chat. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. Let's see, get some brown. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put some gold around that chest set there. I want this kind of not, I want that to be kind of a distinctive line right there because that's where the chest set is. It's like a little mountain, looks like granite or some kind of stone, something there. So I want to keep that there. I want it to be on top of that watch, not blended in. So I am going to just leave that. Okay. So it looks like a rock, something sitting there. I maybe even put some water coming off of that, flowing, some water flowing down here. That would be good. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do some flowy water. All right, let's get back down in here. Let's see, let's put a little blue. These mountains, let's do it. Let's make our mountains a little more distinct there. We'll put higher mountains, a little bit of white. A little bit of white. I'm going to do a little Bob Ross mountain thing going on there. Okay, let's do some blue in here. Because I want to keep that little bit of the watch edge there. Okay, a little more black. I'm going back and forth between my finger and my brush here. We'll get some white and some details and some water and I don't know what yet. So I'm just trying to get the base in. All right. I think it needs, let me, now I am going to clean my brush off a little bit in the water. I usually just keep wiping it off on the baby wipe, but I want to get the black paint out of there so I can get just a little bit more white cloud around the king. A little more white cloud around the king. Just a little. You can always add more. Let that sit for a minute. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go over here now. It's working my way around. Working my way around. Hopefully we'll be back. Okay, Tori, thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see. Let's get some more blue and a light blue. So you can see over here, I'm just mixing my colors right here. Mixing my colors on here. Let's get a dark blue, a little more of the light blue mixed in. And we're going to put some fluffy more clouds and stuff in here, but I want to at least get this blocked in. Need a little bit of black right back in here, behind that mountain there. All right, let's clean that off a little. More white. All right, let's see what I want to do right in here. I have to get my brush going in there. Let's get the brown and the blue. I've got the watch hands in here too. I have that mist coming across there. All right, I'm going to leave that. I think that's a good start. Right there. Let's get that off right there. There we go. Let me stop a minute, get a drink of my lemon water. Hi, hi, lovely. All right. Let's see. Get up here. Let me put this paint palette on top of it. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's get in here with the brush. It's not even 10. We're making good time, I think. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, all the lurkers up in the balcony. And I might take another peruse through the book again for those that y'all missed it. And plus, then I can look and see if there's anything else I want to fussy cut out and add to this piece before I throw stars and more mist and clouds and things on there that I'll need to kind of incorporate into them. All right, so let's see here. Let's get rid of a little bit of paint right there. All right, I think this needs a little more definition over here on this side. Let's get that straight. I'm going to have to turn it, guys. I try not to turn things, but I got to turn this upside down so I can get that straight line there. Okay. Go. Need that little dark spot over there. And then I'm going to need some darker even though I'm going to probably add some clouds and stuff, I want some more shadow, deeper shadows under this here. Remember, I got that arch right there. There we go. That's a start. Hi, Flo. Or is that Raj? Is it Flo or Big Five? Flo. Flo. It's Flo. Okay. Hi, Flo. All right. Okay. I think I got to start there. Now, this is going, I think I'm going to think about some water here. And maybe a little bit of darker in some of the chest. Here, let's see here. Let me just play for a minute here. I want a little bit more shadow under here. Let's make that king stand out just a little bit more. Now, almost dry brushing this. I don't want this to be, I just want a little bit of extra shadow, not too much. Just a little there. Just that little bit of extra. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Just gives it a little bit more depth. See, can you tell how that added to? Just gave it that little punch. That little punch. The same thing. I need some right there. And it might be too much. There we go. That's better. All right. And then in here, I think I'm gonna have some water. But I gotta decide where my watch hands are gonna go too, because I can get rid of those if I don't like them where they're going. And I can have more than one. I can have more than two watch hands. I could have, in this world there might be multiple time dimensions with the watch hands that have multiple hands. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do a little bit of Bob Rossing. Add a little bit more to these mountains here. Just give it a little bit more, something in there. Doesn't have to be too much. Keep it subtle. Just that little extra bit of light. Speed chess in the Devin. Okay, but all this lemon water, I'm going to have to take a quick break. So I'm going to do a BRB, guys. I'm going to do a BRB, and then I'll get some more fresh baby wipes out too. I know that, and this is not going to wash off. when I wash my hands, this is not washing off most of it because I've got the uh, matte medium on my hands, which is making the paint stick to my hands too. So even though I got to take fingernail polish remover to get this off, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I will be washing my hands. But if I come back with dirty hands, it's because it ain't coming off. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, get some fresh baby wipes. I don't think I'm going to need any more matte medium, so I'll put that in the to be cleaned. Let's get some baby wipes out for the painting. All right. Let's see. Hot. Thanks, Jane. Jen, did I miss somebody? Jen. Let's see. Hi, Colleen. Let's see. Yeah, Janet's talking about Julie Topaz, which is fine. We talked about it earlier. Hi, Zen Jen. Um, let's see. Okay, I think I caught everything. All right, let's see what we got going on here now. Let me clean my brush off here. And clean it in the water. I try to wipe off all the excess paint on a baby wipe before I clean the brush in the water. It keeps your water clean for longer. Not that much though, right, Janet? Janet always, yeah, she teases me about my. Let's see. What do I want to do next? The watch hands, maybe. I gotta think about where I want them to go. Probably. I don't want them cutting through the chessboard. They're gonna have to go behind. So probably one of them probably go right to the city here. That would probably be a fine one there, and then another one to Earth or behind Earth. So let's see. Let me get my ruler. I get out a ruler, Janet. Oh. So if I have one going up past the city or to the city and behind the city, or right into the city with some mist coming out, maybe that might work. Let me get a Posca. All right, so I think I'll have one coming up here. And I'll add some more to it. I just have to make a straight line. I can come in here now with and fiddle with it, but I have to have that straight line. Then the other one, I think I'm going to have go through here behind the Earth. So here, I'll just go through there and then behind the Earth. Like that. All kinds of little, hands going on there, which that's fine with me. I like that. All right, so now let's go ahead and let me go ahead and make them a little bigger. And I think I will have a star shine right here. I know I'm probably out of camera. Just a minute. I have to kind of turn this to get straight lines. Okay. Great. This is running right through there. Let me stop that. Stop doing that. There we go. All righty. I probably don't need this anymore now that I've got the edges done. All right. Now let's see this one here. Jan's doing a happy dance. I don't know why she's doing a happy dance. What did I do? Oh, Riri, thank you, Riri. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Riri. That's very thoughtful of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, for sure. I mean, we don't know anything else except what Janet's probably put in chat, what we talked about. Oh, you're talking about the ruler, Janet. Oh, okay. Thank you, Riri. Yeah, because I'm using a ruler. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What do I want to do next? Do I want some water, waves, mist, stars? Save the stars for a little bit. Let's wait on the stars. Let's see. Let's maybe do some water. Let me see. Is this brush going to be big enough? All right, let's see here. Let's go over here. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to be concentrating. I'll look up, see if y'all put anything in caps. Okay. Here, I'll zoom in now that y'all got the big picture. I'll try to keep I'll try to kind of keep it in camera, but you know. All right. Since I'm doing little tiny details now. All right, let's see. All right, then over here, I'm going to have this be, I think I'm going to have this be waves. Well, it's mountains, but we're going to turn it into waves. That still didn't glue down right there. What the heck? One little mountain did not glue. That's the second time now I'm going to glue that down. Thank you, Tina. I'll show y'all the book again here in a minute. All right, I think I want some of this clown to come over here. Oh, thanks, Biddy Penny. Appreciate that. I'm kind of holding my breath, and I know I shouldn't, but sometimes just hold your breath. Or, I don't do it as much anymore, but Hubster used to go, "Why are you moaning while you're arting?" Because I'd hold my breath and then I'd go, uh, I'd release my breath, and he'd go, "Why are you moaning while you're arting?" I'm not moaning, I'm holding my breath. All right, let's see here. I need a little bit more dark blue, just a little touch up under here. Let's get a little, almost, I want to kind of dry brush it here. So these are the details that are my favorite part to do, but usually we don't get to them because it takes so long to get to this point that we don't get to do a lot of these details. We're going to do a few today. Going to do a few. Let's see, I want that to be white right there. Let's have a little bit of wave action. Tiny little waves in there. Don't like that one. Okay. Hey, hi, Annie Mame. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. All right, let's see. I want to do a little, maybe some more mist. A little mist maybe coming across the chessboard. And some stars. Maybe the mist can come from back like this way. All right, let's see what I can do here. I think I'll just start with a brush with just a nice thin kind of a line, and then we'll soften it up. But let's just decide where we're going to have the mist coming from. We're going to have the mist coming from this hand here. Okay, so do I want it coming through the hands here? Do I want it coming over here? Maybe it just kind of ends somewhere in here. It's like I got a lot going on right here. But we could probably have something coming around here, maybe. Yeah, right where that is, right there. That's too much. It's too much stuff right there. Maybe it needs to come out. Maybe it just needs to end there, right at the center of one of these time things. There's lots of time things going on, but maybe this is the one that the king is concentrating on right there. What do y'all think? Let's see. Let's do a little bit more clouds up in here. Thanks, Terry. All right, do I want a little bit of highlight on each of these pieces? Let's see. Keep it subtle. Okay, I can stop holding my breath. Oh, thanks, Bitty Penny. That's sweet. Thank you. All right, I think that's good. I really want the most of the light to be on the back side of these more than anywhere else. So, all right. All right, let me look at it for a minute. I like that this comes around this way and then kind of continues into this. This needs just a little bit more arch over here. There we go. I'll soften that watch hand. And we'll put a little bit of a glow in the middle of that star shine there. All right, now I think I'll put a couple of blue and some other color little planets, and then we'll throw the bucket of stars on it. Bucket of stars. Oh, I need something right there. Maybe I just need a little tiny softness right there. A little softness to that. And maybe just a touch of the blue there. Okay. Now. Oh, thanks, Janet. Okay, so I am going to add a few. Let's just use the back of the brush here. And let's just put a couple little planets here and there. Keep it subtle. Keep it subtle. And then maybe a couple light blue. Let's put that blue in the white. Oh, I'm going to throw some stars on. I don't need to get too much in with the white. Let's just put some blue in there. Just a couple here and there. And I don't like that one right there. Let's move it. Okay, it might not need much more. Maybe a couple down here by the mountain. A brown one. Okay, something else in here because I covered up some of this. Let's just go ahead and do a little like little time indicators, like minutes, seconds, whatever. Go around there. Okay, this one needs to be either bigger or it's not in the right place. There we go. Okay. All right, am I missing anything? Can't wait to see one with the varnish. Yeah, well, I can't do it. I'll have to let it set overnight before I can varnish it. So, all right, I think I'm going to do a bucket of stars now. We're going to be brave. We're going to be brave. All right, let's move this out of the way here. All right. And then I'll show the book again. Or maybe I should go back. Let me back up. Maybe I should show the book one more time because I might see something else I might want in here. So let's do that. And plus I also need a little, let me get my pencil, my slate blue pencil. Sharpen that. I need just a little bit of shadow on a couple of places on the watch hands here. Let's go ahead and do that. And everything's wet, so I'm going to have to kind of be careful, hold it back so I don't touch anything. So I just want to add a little bit of that needs to be more white. Let's fix that. There we go. Yes, Jan's birthday is tomorrow, Ruth. Yes. She'll be 22. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Where am I got paint up here? All right. Okay, let's see. All right, before I do the bucket of stars, we're going to set this right here, and I'm going to look through the book again. So if y'all missed it, I'll show it to you again. And then we'll do a bucket of stars, and yeah. Okay, it's PoorToast cake curry, and I've already cut into it, as I said. But I'm just going to kind of look at it and imagine some of these in here anywhere. Like maybe a piece of, look, that's still a good town. What is it with that one little mountain point right there? You know what? It must be meant to not be there. There we go. Maybe that's where something needs to be. Maybe a knight needs to be there. Maybe we need a knight. Let's look for a knight that might fit there. That's too big. So I don't want something quite that big. A little bit smaller than that. That one's too porcelainy. I want it to look more, more like this kind of thing. So, all right. Let me just kind of look through here. I'm just kind of flipping and looking and thinking and imagining. So I want something about this size here. I want, and I really want it to face inward, facing this way. Something about like that, but facing inward. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know. If I don't find nothing else, I might go with this. I'll cut it down some, of course, but we'll see. Let's see, Arlene said, my brain says I am 13, but my body. I love you, Arlene. See, they're all facing the other way. I like things, you want things to kind of face, you don't want them to, your eye to go off the page. Like, but that looks Egyptian. I don't want an Egyptian one. Oops. This one, it's a little too not the right thing. It's kind of black enamel with gold, although there is going to be gold on here. There is going to be gold. You know, it's going to be out. And that's another thing I need to do too. Go ahead and put the gold ring on it so you can see what that looks like. Let's see. But it's too big. It needs to be something a little smaller like that. That one's too porcelain. I don't want a porcelain one. Don't really want the red one. That's too much. That's too big too. All right. Well, let me cut this out and see what we think. I'm going to cut off some of the stand too. At least half the stand is too big. So let's just see what happens. I like this one. And it's a perfect kind of marbly rock, you know, kind of thing. But I don't really like it facing that way. But maybe it's just meant to be. We'll see. Let's see if it looks how it looks on here. Okay. It might be okay facing outward. Maybe the king's sending this knight out. That's too tall, though. It's too much. It's going to have to be cut down there. The base. The base has got to be cut down. Let's see if I can place this exactly where I want it to be. It's going to have to be going like this. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to kind of keep the city as the top. You know, this can be at an angle like this, but he's still, you know, let's see. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the night? I know it's hard to see, but it would be subtle. What do y'all think about the night? I like it because of the little waterfall there. All right, we're going to put them here. All right, let's glue them down. And then we're going to do some stars and we're going to outline it in gold. And the next time you see it, it will be varnished. I like to let it sit overnight before I varnish, so make sure everything's nice and dry. Let's see, I don't want that white, I want that coming behind him, not through his neck there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, does it turn? I need to turn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, it's glued down now. I guess that's where he's going to be. He's going to be right there. I guess he's going to be right there. I glued it. I put enough glue. All right, so let's just kind of set him down a little bit. Where's my brush and a little bit of white here? What do y'all think? It's kind of crooked, but everything's a little crooked, so I guess it's okay. Because I was kind of looking at the city, but it can be, it's a disc, so it can go anyway. All right, so now let's go ahead, and I think I will put the gold and then the stars. Let's do that. Okay. So when I do the gold, and I varnish it before I do the back. I paint the back a color, like I'll paint this back black, but I'll wait till after I varnish, because if I get any varnish on my hands or anything and it gets on the painted black back, it's gonna have a shiny spot. So I usually do the backs last after the varnish is dry. But this will have 3 gold circles on it. It's gonna have one on the front, one on the side, and it will have the gold on the back. After I finish this, I will show you the other ones that I've done. We have enough time. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and every now and then I'll stop and get it moving again just to make sure it's flowing well. And I'll post it on Instagram. I can post it before I varnish it. That doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. All right, now with a little extra touch, the bucket of stars. Let's see here. So I'll just put a little bit of white paint in there, and then I do water this down. Where nothing else is ever watered down really, but the stars thins them out a little. And I use one of these calligraphy brushes that are real floppy. And, gotta really get it pretty wet. And then you want to tap it off like with your hand over it, get the excess out. All right, here we go. Too much right there. While it's wet, I can, wipe it off. And any place that the stars land that you don't want them, you can, while they're wet, just because it's covered with golden matte medium, you can wipe away stuff. Okay, a little bit more. It's too big. Okay, so I don't want them on these chess pieces, but I kind of want them behind it, so I'll just wipe it away. Okay. Whoops. Blobby. Let's get a little wet. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. All right. Okay. I'll hold it up. Hang on. I was holding my breath. Well, that's what I'm calling it. Checkmate. That's what I'm calling it, Devin. Checkmate. There's the king. What do y'all think? So it'll turn out okay. And then I will I'll take a picture of it with the ephemera book when I post it too. You know, both like the thumbnail can be like this. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, thought that was paint. All right. And it needs a paintbrush here. Let's put a paintbrush. This is my way of putting a what do you call it? My way of putting a watermark. My watermark is a paintbrush. All right, let's see. Let me take a picture of it real quick for my thumbnail. Let's see. This needs to come up. There we go. For my whoops, sorry guys. Take a picture for my thumbnail, and then I'll post it on Instagram separately, and give PoorToast and kudos for his book. This is a brand new one. I think this is the newest book that PoorToast and Kate Curry have out. Barbara. Oh gosh, one of my favorite movies is, have y'all ever seen Searching for Bobby Fischer? That's a good movie if y'all have never seen it. I'm not sure when it came out. It was 90s, 80s? I'm not sure. All right, let me show you my other ones. Let me start by showing you the one that Cameron is working on. When he was here, he started, remember, he had me take a picture of his hands so he could draw the hands from his reference. So that's Cameron's hands. And he had, I forget what the prompts were now, guys. Pomegranate, the scepter from the king or something. Anyway, so he's got that sitting here waiting to, when he comes back, he'll work on that. And if y'all missed this, I did show this. I finished my little elf girl from Monday. There's her gold wings. And then I put flowers. Instead of painting the flowers or coloring the flowers, I put real little flowers on her. So there's that I finished. Hi, Nanamo. And then let's see what I got over here. Let me see. But I have different sizes. So let me show you some of the different ones we've got. Now this is wet, so let me move this and move this paint because I will be setting things on this, and this is not dry yet. So let's set that to the side. So we got this one, and see, this is what they look like when they're varnished. They look really good varnished. That one. This one. And I'll show you, I got 3 or 4 that are in progress too, but okay, so here's the ancient civilization one. I did 3 on this one. So I did this size, and this size. So I did like a set. So I got the large 14-inch. This is the 8-inch. This is the 6-inch. I think that's right. So these right here. And I know my chair is squeaky. Don't email me. Let's see what else do I have. Some empties here that are started. Let's put those together there. Okay. Because those aren't finished yet. So let's put all those together. All right. Then I got this one. Undersea one. This one, small one. This is the smaller one. The what is it? What is this? I got to get out the ruler. Hang on. This medium size one is 10. Yeah. This is a 10-inch. Did this one. And of course, the one I gave to Denise and Samantha, they're some of my favorites, but they are posted on Instagram, but I don't have them to show you. This one. This is one of my favorites here. Everybody likes this one, the bird one. They all like the birds. And then here's an Alice. And here's another Undersea. And here's the Egyptian one. So yeah. And I've done a few others, and but these are the ones that I have here because gave some away. And all right. So let's see here. There's ours today. And again, it will be varnished and look lovely varnished. They do look lovely varnished. Thank you, Nanamo. Yeah, Lisa. Oh, whales. Thank you, Vale. I've done enough of them. Done hundreds. Hundreds of collage will get you good at it. Yeah, say a prayer before you go to work on anything. A prayer and patience, practice, purpose, all the P's. So okay, well, it's only about 11:15. Is there any Colleen? Oh wait, Colleen's here. Colleen, you missed well, I think you saw it. Colleen and Kathy Berg. And I just set these in here. This is my extra little I'll show y'all some of my desk journals. This is my current one this year. And this is my current desk journal. There's my bookmark. Let me move this to the side because it's still wet. So me, Kathy, Colleen, Janet, we all have these. And I think they're about 10 or 12 bucks. But anyway, so I just throw in like extra paint, pieces of leftover collage, and then you can go back, and if you want, if you have time or you just don't know what to do or you don't feel like doing much, just go in there and do a little painting or something on them. And but then you're not wasting your paint or your leftover collage bits. You can go in there and just slap some paint down or slap the collage down and then go put the paint or scribbles or whatever around it, and then go back in and play with it. But then it's just, you always have a place to put those leftovers, so have a place to put those leftovers. Colleen started hers. Kathy's is still a virgin. I don't think she's barely cracked open the cover on hers. I don't know if Kathy's still here, but she showed hers on a stream yesterday. So see, just little bits of leftover stencils. Do you ever pull pages out? I did, Zinjan. I have. You must have missed that day. Well, there's been more than one day, but I have taken journals apart. Let me see, which book is it in? Which notebook is it? Hang on. Yeah, I think this one, maybe this one. Hang on, Zinjan. Let's see if this is one. Okay, both of these. I'll do a quick flip. I'm going to do a quick flip through these, Jen. when I have when I have sketchbook, well, not sketchbooks, but art journals. When I have art journals that I don't particularly care for the pages, I will cut them out and tear them out. And then I turn them into smaller collages. So, like a lot of these, if not most of these, are pieces of old art journals. Maybe not these space ones right here. These might have been, some other purposeful ones. These right here. But I will take out old art journal pages and revamp them. So these are like out of old art journals that I cut down. And what you want to do is make yourself a viewfinder. Make you two black L's out of cardstock or paper. Make, like 8.5 by 11, make two black L's and I can't make yourself a viewfinder with the black L's and go around your sketchbook pages. Just hold them over your sketchbook. I say sketchbook, I mean art journal. Hold them over your art journal pages and find areas that you like. I don't know if I have my L here. Hang on. Does this sit here? Yeah. Okay, here we go. So take your viewfinder and go over your I keep saying sketchbook, art journal. Go over your art journal pages and find an area that you like. It could be a bookmark, it could be an ATC, it could be a postcard, and just go around your page and find an area that you like. Come on. Find an area that you like and then just pencil tick in the corners, right? And then go back and cut it out. That's what these are. These are cut out. Now they're in different state. No, babe, no. Cat there's too much for her to get into today. And so then I'll go back, maybe like this is a piece, this is another piece, and then go back and play with them. And these are just taped. They're just like double-side taped onto a piece of cardstock, so I can just pick them up and cut them down even more if I want. So these are old pieces of I keep wanting to say sketchbook, art journal pages that I've cut down, and then I can go back and work. I got so many of them. I mean, am I ever going to go back in all these? Probably not. But you can see they're all in different stages and different pieces of art journal. Like right there, look, that looks like a little person right there in a stormy cloud walking down a path. So let me just continue here. I'll do a flip and I'll show a couple of my desk journals too. Thanks everybody for being here. See, look. See, this just because begging for some paint, it just needs a whole world here, a couple of whales floating around in here, We worked on this one not too long ago. And same for this one. Yeah. Some of them are laying on their side. Some are, standing up. And and I got all this here for more there. And this is these are from one of my art journals here that I really like. This one is called All the Marbles. I did this one in 2000. This is from 2011 when I started streaming in 2010. I've only been streaming on YouTube for 10 years, but I was streaming on Ustream for 4 years before that. And this was back when I was on Ustream. So that was all the marbles. Some of these, here's a couple of older ones here. This one was all the marbles. This one was, what do I call this one? Axis. This one I call, and most of the time I don't post the titles. I just leave it up to your imagination to what you want to call it. So I don't really post a lot of titles. This one I'd already had in mind to have it be Checkmate. But Devin beat me to the title, but that's Checkmate. This one was Axis. This one was, I have them on the back. This one is Seed of Life. Seed of Life. No, this one, I'm sorry, this one is Seed of Life. This is blood platelets. So that's why I called that one Seed of Life. This one was City on a Hill. That one is City on a Hill. So these are from 2011, and I just have them stuck in here. They're too big to put in the sleeves. They're a little oversized, so they're just in there. So there's these. So I did try here a few months ago to kind of start to organize some of these because they were in so many different places. And here's another one. So same thing here. So these are big pages, big art journal pages that I've cut down and turned into, played with them and manipulated them. So Zinjin, when you were asking, do I ever cut down my art journal pages? All the time. All the time. I cut down my art journal pages. So these are all mixed media collage in different sizes. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's got a little dark. Maybe I need to turn the brightness up because the white paper flashes out the light. Let's turn it back. There we go. That's a little better, maybe. I have cut this one down. This I have cut down 4 times, I think, until I finally got it down to a postcard size that I like. I've cut that down 4 times. So don't be afraid to cut down your don't be afraid to cut down your pages to whatever size, it could be an ATC, it could be a postcard, or just trim it down to maybe a 6x9, 5x7. And then when you just put a piece of double-sided tape on the back and mount them on a piece of white cardstock, you really can see so much more if you mount them. Mount them on a piece of white cardstock, and you will be surprised. The same way that you can be surprised when you take a viewfinder to your pages. When you mount them on some white cardstock, it makes all the difference. Don't take my word for it. I'm telling you, go try it. Go put some of your cut down pages on a piece of white cardstock. And you'll go, oh my gosh, I made that? Did I really make that? Because it really makes a difference when you mount them. I'm telling you, you will love your artwork a lot more. Listen to me, get the teacher voice. You will love your artwork a lot more if you cut it down and mount it on a piece of white cardstock. It does. It makes all the difference. See, I added all this little water here, and there's little people in that little cave right there. So there's my dying dinosaur right there. His carcass. His carcass is hanging there. So these are just my leftovers and in progress, and they some of them are finished, but like those space ones in the other book, some of those space ones I consider done, but a lot of them aren't. But like here, let me show you. Here. See if I can get here. This one's good. I have lots of these kind of things laying around. So here's leftovers, pieces of different art journals that I could take and look, just pick a piece there. See, with a viewfinder, you will find all kinds of cool stuff in your art that you didn't think was there or you didn't know was there. This was an old one too from 2011. Same, that's 2013. So some of these are just in different, but I pulled them out. This is 2011. And so anyway, yeah, lots of different, and I just put them in a little kind of like a portfolio thing. So I'm never going to run out of stuff to do. I'm never going to run out of collage fodder, but even though I buy more books all the time. And then let me show you a couple of my old, some of my old desk journals, and then we'll head out. I can't reach all of them. Let's see. Can I get up there? I don't know. I have about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many of these I have. But this is what I used to use for my desk journal. Were these? They're like $40, $50. They're real Italian leather journals that you buy at Barnes and Noble. But I haven't used these in some years. I mean, I haven't used these Italian leather journals. Bought new ones. Why I got this. But but it's the same kind of principle. It's taking leftover paint, leftover collage. Let's see, this one's from 2011. This one's from 2012. So, and they're not this one has quite a bit done in it. And they're not really sticking. They're just kind of like how Velcro does. It kind of just, because they're up on a shelf, they just get old and crunchy. And so same kind of thing. Leftover pieces of collage, leftover pieces of paint that you can just take your palette knife. Here's one that I went back with. Okay, so I had scraped in some paint, and this is the piece of collage right there. And I scraped in the paint. Then I went back and I added, just painted in and just played with it. So, some of them are more finished than others, but it's just scraped like palette knife painted in. Then I go back maybe with the brush and do a little play with it. So flashing me out again here. Let's see. Here we go. So you can see, and this one was a line journal. This one had lines in it. But I didn't care because I'm painting over all the lines. So I would do one, I'd get a new one every year. So the journals were $40 or $50, but I only buy one a year. Usually I'd get gift cards at Christmas. And so I would buy a new one every year. This one, I like this one too. I went back and finished some of this one. Okay, Tina, bye. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So like I said, this one was from 2012. This one's 2011. And it's just whatever little bits that I had left over from a magazine or paint, or this was a napkin. And again, it sounds like they're sticking, but it's not. They're not stuck, and peeling things off. But anyway, let's see here. It's a place also to play with color palettes. One of the things that really helped me when I started doing mixed media collage, and taking an image, pick an image you like, whatever image you like, and glue it down. And that's where the magazine journals, is there anybody here that has not seen the magazine journals? I'm not going to pull them out if you know what I'm talking about. But if you take a magazine and either cut it down, stack them together and make a bunch of them, or even just take a Somerset or whatever, even if you don't cut it down, and do a reverse collage on a page. Find one image that you like and make everything else. Take the colors in that image and use those colors, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 colors, and blend them in and practice blending your colors. Practice blending colors and mixing colors with just an image or two. And you will learn so much about your colors if you do that. Just, take an image or, whatever. Like here, there's my whirling dervish. That's what Hubster calls me, the whirling dervish. Janet posted, oh my gosh. Can I find that, Janet? I don't know if it'll come up. Janet posted this and said it was me. Oh my gosh. This is how Dee Dee gets so much done. Let me see if I can find it. Is that it? This is it, I think. Here we go. Janet said that was me. I love you, Janet. So anyway, then here's a section that I never did get to that year. So there's still a few blank pages. So yeah, so there's some different ones. I love here. This is another trick that I came upon accidentally years ago, where I was tearing something out of a magazine and the image underneath this happened by accident, where the image underneath matched up with the image on top. So take your magazines when you're completely done with them or whatever, and just tear them in half, like tear one in half and see what's on the other facing page and let them match up and see what happens. And so I love that accidentally happened. And then here's this one I called ponytails. So yeah, so these are just some different ones that I just glued some random things down, then went back and played. Some of them I probably did on stream. You know. And again, it sounds like they're really going to peel apart. They're not. It's just that they're stacked up so deep that they're mashed together. They're not tearing apart. So there's a little bit of stencil, one of my hand carved bees, napkin, and that also will make it sound like that. If you have napkins like this one, these have napkins on them, and that makes it like Velcro. So they sound like they're really sticking, but they're good. See, that's napkin. So napkin. I can always tell the napkin pages. I'm not going to pull out my napkin journal, but y'all have seen that one too. So yeah, I love this. This is one of my favorite pages in all these journals. I say that every time I come across it, but I love this page, this double page spread. Not sure why. It's just everything about it. I love it. Dee Dee, if Dee Dee has ever done a video tour, yes, and Jen, I've taken my camera off the thing and walked around with it. So yeah, there's some videos out there in my room, but it's not like a room tour or anything. I've just taken the camera off the yard. I have my cameras hanging off of a yardstick. The yardstick's sticking up under some books and stuff, and facing down here. And I've taken it off the yardstick and showed you the room. I've walked around with the room. So anyway, yeah. So these are just got different. Just different things in them. So these were some desk journals that I had in 2000 and 11 and 12. I think those were the two. But I had one for every year. But they're way up there on the top shelf, way in the back, and I can't reach them. So, but a magazine journal, let me show you that real quick. Here's one that I've cut down some magazines and glued them together. And so there's like 3 magazines cut in half and glued together. And look, that's some crap glue in there. So I'm just saying. But you don't even have to, But anyway, what you can do is then paint out things. Like, let me find one that I painted out really obviously. Here. Okay, so here's I forget her name. This was in a Somerset. So she's right here, and I painted all this in to make it flow with that image. So you can make it flow with the image or the color. Oh, there she is again. What's her name? Can't think of it. But anyway. So, and just go based on the color. You paint out everything you don't want. Okay, you paint out everything you don't want, and then so I call it reverse collage. Okay, you're reversing out things. You like here, I left the scissors and I left this, and then put all the paint for everything else. And so yeah, I can't tell you what videos, Zinjin, I can't tell you which videos they're on because I just do it. I've done it randomly. You know, it's pretty. It's crowded in here, but I know it is organized, and all my shelves are open, so I can see everything. I don't know if anybody wants me to do that. It's because I mean I can do it. I can do it if I have time. There's my dolly, Salvador Dolly. Here's another one. So you paint out things. Um, so it's reversing out things. There's the meeting of the beards, Iris beard. So, and then these are some of my hand carved stamps. Those are my hand carved Peapod stamps. So, I don't mind showing you the room, but it's pretty hot mess. Okay, Angie, thank you. All right, let's see if I do that, will y'all be happy? Let me take a quick look around here. Let me take a look around, see what everything is. Well, not that there's anything indecent in the room, but do y'all want me to do a tour? A quick tour? I still got this sitting over here, Janet. And then we'll go. All right, so let's see. All right, let me close the door so you can see the back of the door here. Hang on. Okay. All right. Now you have to remember, all my color books are in the next room. All my art books are on new shelves and everything downstairs. I have all my books are downstairs or in the next room. So all the books you see in here are journals. Journals, binders, Society of Idea Collector, looking around, sketchbooks. There's no books in here. Well, I say no, there might be a couple, but all my books are not in this room. So all my art books and color books, they're in other rooms. Okay. All right. So let's see here if I can do this. All right. Let's see. Let me put this here so it doesn't touch anything because that's still drying. All right. So I'm going to cover up the camera so I can take it off of the yardstick. Okay. Because it is clamped down. Hang on. Let me take the clamps off here. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me get it disconnected. Because it's connected to the back of my computer, so I can't go too far, right? I can't go too far because it's connected to my computer. All right, let's see here. All right, so there you guys are right there, okay? And see, y'all hang from this. This is where my camera hangs from right there. All right, so let me go over here and I'll try to keep it steady. I'm not good at this. I am not good at this. All right, here we go. There's the door closed, and that's all Barbie stuff. And that is not all my Barbie stuff's in bins, and they're in another spot, okay? But that's the door. All right, so here, let me see if I can get around here. I don't want to unplug you. Okay, so all that is one shelf full of journals. There's my, hang on, let me move this. There's my printer and my radio right there. Okay, there's all my, well, it's not all my journals, but that's some of my journals there. Okay, and I'm going to go around the room here. There's a ring light, and you are going to get flashed out with the studio lights. All right, so up here, my room is it goes way up there. Okay. All right, so then right here is a whole wall of more journals, and all this is in front of those shelves. So I have 1, 2, 3 shelves that are behind this. So there's stuff behind there that I don't use that often, but it's behind this. I built this out of little squares. Whoops. I built this out of little plastic squares to hold the paint. And then this is all built out of This is built out of a foam core board and packing tape. So built that. So up there, there's my inks, all my inks. See, everything is like with like. Y'all have to also remember, I have been in this room for 22 years. Okay. This has been my studio for 22 years. There's my card stock, which goes all the way behind there. All right, now I'm going to go down here on the floor, and I need to vacuum, so don't judge me. Down here on the floor, there's more sketchbooks. There's all my stamping and inking stuff right there. And then under here, this is all my scrapbook papers. This is what I was talking about going through. Okay, let's come back up on my table here. All right, so I'm going to go around the room. Now you're not going to be able to see everything because I have big studio lights. See? I have big studio lights, which is going to flash everything out. But look, here's my new postcard build. Over here's my postcard build. So I got all my postcard accoutrement right in here. This is what I'm working on, right? You know, there's my stamps. This is today's stuff, right? There's my I'm working on my dog still. So there's my pan pastels. All right, so there's the big light. The window is back there, so I can see out to the street. Here behind, all right, right here, this is my color pencils in their cases, color pencils in their cases, sticker books, and then these are stamps. There's my big trash can right there. And then collage. This is this is my collage stuff over here. Let me try to turn here. Hang on. Okay. Back over there, there's my Society of Idea Collector notebooks, and it wants to flash out because of the studio lights. These are all my PoorToast and Collage soup books right in there. And then these are my current ones. These are sketchbooks. All right, like, hang on. I'm going to cover y'all up a minute because I'm going to go around my back side, but around the back. Okay, hang on. All right, so let's come back over here. All right, so I just showed y'all my discs. I have them on these little plate holders. Okay, so these are journals that I've done, and this whole shelf behind this other studio light is full of journals and sketchbooks too. There's my water thing. I keep it behind me so that no water gets on my desk. Okay, then under here, these are all art journals that I do work in, sketchbooks. Those are those two binders I just showed you there. All sketchbooks. These are all my books that I've worked in. Okay, then there's my little bin of, little sewing stuff. And then there's my wax seal stuff under there. There's my tools. And this little table here is where Denise or whoever, when I have, the kids over, Denise or Samantha, we have an extra little table and chair right there. So that's what we call the kid table. Okay, and then over there's this is the only real wall I have. And there's my inside of the closet. Inside the closet is my portfolios, which I cannot get to unless I move all this. This stuff blocks. Those are two RAS carts full of collage fodder. Okay, and then back over there on that shelf back over there, that's all my pastels, pan pastels, and that stuff. And then I just got here's just some more portfolio stuff. There's my ribbons back there in the corner. So all my portfolios are in that closet. There's the little me Barbie sitting up there. And there's Cameron, Samantha, and Logan. There's some inks up there. And then these are all my mini art journals. All the little ones that I've done, the last couple years. Those are all my mini ones right there. So, and then this is drawers of tape and glue sticks and, tools like that. And then right here, we're back over here. There's my desk. This is where I'm working. So when you see me working, this is all the space that I work at right there. That's the space I work at right here. There's my microphone. All right, so I'm going to cover this up. Hang on. I'm going to hang y'all back up on the yardstick. Hang on. Let's see if I can get y'all back on there. Come on, get back on there. There we go. All right, hang on. Let me clip. Is it upside down? Yeah, hang on. Y'all are upside down. Let me turn y'all around. Okay. There we go. All right. So there we go. So, and I did not read any chat that whole time. I was not reading any chat. So anything y'all said, it is organized. I know where everything is. But yeah. So I'm scrolling back. Let's see. So anybody that hadn't seen the room, there's the room. And I'm not going to put that in the description. Room tour. I'm not going to do that because I suck at moving my camera around, you know. The postcard build, yeah. The postcards, Elisa, are these wood like boxes. They're long, skinny wood boxes that I get at Hobby Lobby when they go 40% off. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those in different. There's 2 different sizes. Here's my cord. See, I have to clip the cord up here. Let me clip it up here. Hang on. Let's use some chip clips. Just clip them up there. There we go. All right. So, yeah, that's the postcard build. Hi, sister. I just saw you there. So, yeah, the closet archives, yes. That is where all my portfolios are in there. Pretty much all of them. The smaller ones are over here with my sketchbooks, but my big pieces, they're in the closet. Let's see. So, yeah, like I said, I've been in this room 22, almost 23 years, probably close to 23 years. So, you're welcome, guys. Who else? I say hi, Ego Brain, Vale. I said hi to Vale, Brenda A. Who else? I said hi to Belinda. I'm scrolling through and seeing who else I might have missed. Hi, Leah. So yeah, I think I've scrolled through everybody. So. All right, guys. Don't forget, let me click on Devin. Devin comes on at 2:30 Eastern. So I don't know. Do you want to say what you're gonna do, or do you know yet? Do you know yet? I'm gonna clip that back up there. Devin. Devin can tell us what she's gonna do today. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your encouragement. You and Flo. You and Flo are always so encouraging. Hi, Lady True North Jan. Oh, that's right. She's going to do Snark. I forgot. Yeah, she said she was going to do Snark because of Janet's birthday. And then Janet put in Devin's channel right there. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thanks, everybody, for being here while we did the Checkmate disc. I've not varnished it yet, and I've not painted the back and edged the sides or the back with the gold pen, but this is what we did today. So, Chess Ephemera by PoorToast and Kate Curry is the book we used. And I think that's it, guys. I think I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I think I'm done. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Bye.